Hey guys, Steve here with a first tutorial on Adobe Photoshop CS5 shortcuts. Now pretty much these shortcuts are going to work with other ones, but I'm not too sure on that. You can just Google it and find out yourself. Anyway, by the way, just before we start, if you're on a Macintosh, an iMac or something like that, pretty much when I say control, you're going to be pressing command, and when I say alt, you're going to be pressing option key. So let's just start with some global keyboard shortcuts. That's not actually going to do anything with your editing, but just generally with Photoshop basically. So hitting Control K is going to bring up your preferences basically, where you can just adjust and change stuff in Photoshop that you want to do. It's pretty useful. I don't really use it too much, but you know, you may want to use this. The next one I can show you is pressing Tab. Basically, when you press Tab, it hides all your tools / shows it. So just pressing it once or twice, and then yeah. Next one is Shift Tab to hide your palette, basically, and this is what I use really mostly because the layers panel is kind of in the way of the canvas. So that's what I just usually do. Yeah, so that's really helpful. Next one is when you press F, you can go through the screen modes. Just pressing F, really, this full screen, then it's just like through this, and then back to normal one. By pressing Control Tab, it switches to your next document. Now I don't have a new one, but let's just create a new one. You can just see that, okay? So that's pretty useful. By pressing Control Shift Tab, you can switch to your previous document. There's no point really, because if you just press Control Tab, it just goes like. Obviously, if you have more than one extra one, then it's gonna make more sense. But okay, so by pressing Control T, you can transform stuff. So let's just import a render from my stock. Let's bring this guy in. By pressing Control T, you can bring it up the transform mode, basically the free transform tool, which allows you to rotate and change the size of your image. It's really useful instead of going to this, you know. So yeah, well, yeah. So that's how you do that. Now, if you want to get rid of this white background, you want to go to the magic wand tool, but press W, and there you automatically are at the magic wand tool. Just go like that, and yeah, basically. So the next tool I want to show you is the how to paste in a basically fill a layer. So let's say I'm making a new layer and I want to fill this in with black. What you can do is go on your bucket filter and use that, but I find it a lot easier by just holding Control backspace. Yeah, so that's how I do it. However, if you want to have, say, the white, which is your background, you can do Control Delete, which fills in with your background color. Okay. Now hit Control Z to undo stuff. However, if you want to undo stuff several times, you have to step backwards, which is Control Alt Z. Like that, okay, and Control D to unselect a selection. Okay. Now, if you want to switch your background and foreground colors easily, you can just press X and just quickly change it. It's really useful to do that. Yeah. And also, if you press D, it resets your color. So if you go like that, or red. And let's say this is green. Sorry. Just pressing D, you can get back to your preset. Yeah. Black and white. Now, by using, yeah, pretty much. If you when you're working, trying to zoom in, and like you got something and you need to zoom in, just hit spacebar to get the hand tool, basically. Well, actually, for fail. Yeah, sorry guys. So going into our rectangular marquee tool, creating a selection. Let's say we want to add to that selection. Let's make another like a square. By holding shift we can actually add to that selection, and let's create like a square right here like that. However, if you want to delete something, just hit Alt instead, hold Alt, and then just go like that, and you can just delete stuff like that. It's really easy and really cool to do this, and yeah, so that's easy. What else? Oh yeah, by hitting Control Alt S, Control Alt S, oh, Control Alt Shift S. So Alt Control Shift S. You can bring up the save for web devices, which is what you can do to save in a high quality instead of saving as save as. So doing this is a lot better because you get a higher quality in the image. So yeah, pretty much. Now if you use filters a lot, like you blur and all that kind of stuff, you go to filters. Pretty much if you like blurred something like this, okay, let's go filters, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, let's just Gaussian blur. Let's say we want to do Gaussian blur that again on here. All we have to do is hit Control F, and there we go. Well, basically all we're doing is repeating the previous accomplished filter which we use on this one. Okay, so yeah. Now another tip is getting our rectangular marquee tool. Hold shift to create a perfect straight square line. Yeah, basically. Sorry guys. And yeah, basically this is all it really, guys. There's so much more. However, I don't really have I'd be here all day, so I hope this helped you a lot. And if you want, there will be in the description a PNG file with an image of all the keys on the keyboard, and below it all the shortcuts. So that's going to be really helpful. And yeah, so guys, thank you for watching. I hope this helped you a lot. And yeah, remember to like and favorite this video. If you didn't like it, feel free to dislike it. It's a tutorial though, so please don't. It just spoils the momentum anyway. Anyway, thanks guys, and feel free to request more tutorials in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. Peace out.